them forever, yeah. My home is now a distant land. If I had one wish, I wish I could be back on the rock in the middle of...
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Rock on the Mainland podcast. It's your girl, Emeline and my co-host,
Uncut and Eugene.
Hi Eugene. It's like you didn't really want to say your name. And Eugene.
Sorry, guys.
Oh man.
Sorry, guys. Oh my goodness.
Thanks everybody for joining us again for episode number 3. Thanks for coming back. Before we get into everything, we want to first mention our sponsor. Hey, it's Emma.
And Eugene.
From Rock on the Mainland podcast. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain.
It's free.
There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can also make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. All you need to do is download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. I also want to give a shout out to the cast behind the camera.
Lane Vision Network.
Thank you guys for all you do and for producing our podcast. Yep. All right, let's dive into it. So we just wanted to come in today. Today is a Wednesday. It's my birthday.
It's Emeline's birthday. A big shout out to her. She turned 51.
Hey.
Me and her man went to Walmart and got her a walker. So we haven't seen it unwrapped yet. But
I hate you so much because I'm not going to use it for another 40 years.
Encourage her to use it, please.
I turned 26 today. It was a really good day. I feel very young.
That's good. That's really awesome.
But we also last week we skipped a week last week because Eugene got the Rona.
The source was from, them getting together.
And don't say them. Were you there?
No, I wasn't there at your family. I mean, at the family.
At my family. Tell me how you really feel.
The reason why I say that because I blame them. That's where I got it from. I wasn't at the party, but it kind of latched on my wife, and then I got it.
Okay, so I have to tell a story. So
go ahead.
It was our niece Lesieli CE's birthday party, and it was the
indoor.
Yeah, it was a blended party with my third oldest, Mele. Mm-hmm. And we went to an indoor swimming pool, and literally we were all there. And then a week later, everyone was diagnosed with COVID.
Man.
I feel like it was Jose.
I feel like I got violated mentally and physically because of that COVID-19 that my wife got and passed it on to me.
That's right. She got it first, huh?
She got it first. And then we decided, me and my daughter decided to vote her to go down to the dungeon. That's our downstairs living room, and there's a bedroom down there. So we just throw her in there.
You threw her in there?
Yep. We both, me and my daughter, were so glad to get rid of her.
And then how long was it before you found out you had COVID?
So it was 2 days. And
2 days after?
Yeah, 2 days after. And then after that, I just, it was my day off from work. So I did the online form, the COVID-19 online form. And then after that, they send me a direction how to go about and get tested.
I see.
So I went to Main Street. There was a little small clinic.
Was it in front of the car wash?
Yes.
We went to that too. Mm-hmm.
I pulled in. I thought, I'm pulling into a car wash today. What's going on over there? But then there's a small booth over there. Yeah.
Yeah. It was weird. And then you like drive into where you normally would wash your car to take your test.
Yeah. And it was my first time. So thank goodness I didn't go through where, a person just put that long
the thing
Q-tip
in your nose.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was the worst. So this was like, how many times had I tested for COVID? Like 3 times maybe. The very first time I had the nose swab, oh my gosh. I started crying, like tears were just coming out of my eyes. And she was like, "You're almost done." And I was like, "I don't even know why I'm crying. It doesn't hurt." But it like tickled in like the weirdest way. It's kind of like when you like get something in your nose,
Yep.
and then you like get teary-eyed.
Man, thank goodness I didn't go through that experience. The one I did was the fluid test.
Like the spit test?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did that. There's a line, there's instruction. She even told me how to do it.
Yeah.
And then she poked my finger and did a blood test as well.
Oh.
On it.
Why did she do a blood test?
That test is for if I got any from before.
Oh,
besides.
Antibodies?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So it came back negative. I was happy with that, but then the test one came back positive.
So maybe it was that you had COVID first and gave it to Nia.
Hey, if it makes everybody happy, but for me, it was you guys get together.
So let's talk about this and how you feel, because Polynesians are, we've talked about this before, family comes first, and we're just all about being with family and stuff like that. How is your immediate family, you and Nia Sina, and your extended family been affected by COVID, not being able to like be physically with your family, or are they just kind of still living the same way that they did before?
I think we had that experience from last year when it first really hard, hit us hard here in Utah, and the guideline was simple and it never changed. It's just changing numbers and keep the face mask and clean your hands and those kind of common sense things. But the get together was eliminated. It wasn't like always together like before. But it was hard, and now I'm okay with it. It's not that hard anymore because you got the Zoom, you got the FaceTime. Yeah. So technology, came with a good help.
Yeah.
To help us out with that, kind of thing. Dad and mom always call, back and forth, kind of check me up and what's going on. And I always answer with a yes. And is there any food over there?
They're like, nope, stay at your house. It's COVID out
because, mom cooked really good food. So, and things like that.
Oh, sad days. Hear that, Nia? You need to cook really good food for him to be able to have family dinner with you.
So yeah, it was good.
What about like the rest of your family? Because you guys would get together like every Sunday, wasn't it? Or was it once a month or
once a month? Okay. It'll be first Sunday we get together. Now we're coming back to it, okay. because the restriction is not as what's the word?
We're not in red anymore.
Yeah, we're not in red anymore. It's just be more common sense of what's going on. If you're sick, you're sick. Then let everybody know, and that's one of the things. And it's still okay for us.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. I hate it.
I love it because it saves a lot of food in my fridge, and getting together with them, I had to cook food for them.
I feel like when this pandemia started,
Pandemia. You just make up your own words now.
I do. I always make up my own words. Anyway, when this pandemia started, I feel like we spent so much money on food, probably because we wanted to get out of the house. You know, kids were home from school or doing school here. We were both working from here. So it was like, okay, where can we go that we're not going to touch everything and everybody? So we would just like literally go and eat, pick up food, and come back. And it was like 3 meals a day, feeding all of these dang kids. It got expensive. And then I also couldn't hug mommy and daddy as much as I wanted to.
So you're done, huh?
Yeah.
You know, it's the same with my wife. She missed that, you know, a lot. We're both different, you know, like just different. Me, I'm okay. You know, like just go with the flow. But my wife, you know, she has the same feelings as you are. She missed that get together and things like that. Just be aware of, you know, be kind of more cautious of what's going on.
Yeah.
We never know. It really sucks because when she got it, you know, me and my daughter were helping her out with breakfast and things like that she needed from downstairs. And then I got it.
And Sina was a trooper.
Oh my goodness. My daughter, I taught her well. Remember that word,
No credit to Nia.
I taught her well how to cook and how to take care of her parents.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Nia, for teaching your daughter great values. And how to take care of her parents.
She was our pretty much our nurse.
Yeah.
At that time, our caretaker, because we couldn't do anything.
She kept you guys in the room.
We pretty much were isolated downstairs. She can't come down. So when she brings things that we needed, she'll put it to the, you know, at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, sad.
We wear face masks in the house.
Yeah.
And things like that. It was really hard for me to, I thought, you know, like the first week was good because I didn't go to work, you know, like I was so happy to sleep in, watch, you know, the whole night till the morning. It was just one of those things. But on the second week, it really hit me hard.
Yeah.
Like
I feel like I got cabin fever after the first week. The first week was nice though. We stayed up until like 12, 1 o'clock. But then the kids started getting on that schedule. And I was like, guys, we only have 1 more week left. We got to get back onto like a regular schedule.
Yeah.
And you were crazy early. What time? 4?
4, whatever time that was there.
Oh my gosh.
So it was really interesting because I didn't have any hard or any worse side effect, you know, effect on me or my wife. It was just pretty much a cold flu for both of us.
Really?
On the last week, she lost her sense of smell, and same with me too.
And you too?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I couldn't smell anything.
Did you hate that?
The food or the smell of, you know, the soap or the shampoo wasn't there. It was just weird. And then I thought to myself, it's like, well, this is just like the flu itself. You know, when you get that flu and then you can't smell, or good thing I didn't have a runny nose or anything else. So that's
but I feel like that's what's more annoying is like you have like one of the weird symptoms, like loss of smell, but there's like no runny nose to go with it. So it's like, what is the purpose of this?
Yeah, it was.
I feel like that's what's more annoying.
Yeah, it was really.
Did anybody else in your family get it?
No, nobody.
Oh my gosh.
My other sister didn't get it. Sina didn't get it.
That's so nice.
So it was, you know, it was a blessing in our family. Another bad thing was that my wife couldn't get her hands off of me. I don't know why. She said she was cold, but I was like, we have blankets. We can turn on the heater. You know,
that was her or that was you?
That was her. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you guys the truth.
You're such such a liar.
And then she tried to play it off. She's like, "Hey, remember that move that what you call it in the Crazy Horse or whatever?" Is like, "Yeah, you're not gonna do that. No way."
Yeah, right. You were like, "Yeah, let me show you. Let me show you Crazy Horse."
I don't know about you guys, but this cabin fever was, my wife couldn't get her hands off. Like,
it was like, full blown.
Yes, it was like, okay.
In session. That is hilarious.
But
I feel like we just couldn't. I don't know about Jose, but I was really sick of everybody. Like extremely sick of everybody. To the point where I literally would just like sit here on the couch and try to pretend like I was playing on my phone when anybody would walk in. I was like, "Oh, I'm
wow."
busy."
Wow. Oh my goodness.
I would work really late.
Wow. This is how it is, huh? COVID and its
knows?
own ways of dealing with it. You know?
It's hard, this pandemic. It's hard to readjust when I feel like we're just so used to running free and all of that stuff. But what I thought was funny was somebody had said, "Oh, we had gone to get Chinese food," and the guy that was there, obviously he's Asian, and he was like, "You know, it's so funny. I feel like it's such an adjustment for people in America, but back home, this is normal for everybody to wear masks, to wear gloves if they need to, like wash their hands all the time." He was like, "Why do we not do that on the regular here?" And I was like, yeah, because it takes away everybody's freedom." In deep thought.
I was.
He had a tech moment, baby. He was like,
I was just
"No."
like, is that right? No, I believe with how the healthcare and how people continue to improve your life, your living life over here. I believe that we didn't think of that, because everything we do, we clean, like even commercials comes out with cleaning stuff and so forth. So each, like different places will come up with different things like that. Probably in Korea, or I don't know where that is. I mean, where that person's from, that was how it is just because of the environment that they were in it, like I'm not talking bad about anything. It's just like,
Sounds
I'm
like
over here.
it, though.
I'm over here in America. It's just that like I can wash my hand, like it's just our way of improving our life continually, mostly on the health side of things. It's just like we got a good healthcare, department and things like that. So
We do, but do you think that just makes us like we trust it so much that, I mean, obviously our numbers are so high, or they were the highest for a while. You know what I mean? Because I feel like in America, we just trust them so much to, like you were saying, that we just kind of neglect what normal things should be.
all I'm just saying is that I'm so comfortable with how it is right now and how it was.
That's it. Amen.
Amen.
Thanks for joining us.
I don't even care. You know what? People always get mad because, like wearing a face mask,
Yeah.
and that's their opinion. That's good, and I have people that, kind of pass me by and, it's just like, I can't believe it. We had to go through, this doing the mask thing and stuff like that. I'm okay with it. He was not okay with it, or she was not okay with it.
You
I don't
like
know their
wearing
personal.
masks?
What was that?
You like wearing masks?
Oh yeah, I like it because sometimes if I don't, shave or clean up, I'm good with that. Or I just wake up and put on my mask and not brush my teeth.
Oh my gosh.
And I just go
then
for the
you
day.
Die inside all day.
I don't die. Remember, I lost the smell, the sense of smell. So
So it's still gone. Oh my gosh, I knew I smelled something, but I thought it was your feet. Oh man, I hate masks. No, I wouldn't say like, but I'm not like one of those people that like are mad about masks. I just hate it because I feel like with all of my kids and stuff, anytime we go anywhere, I'll make it like halfway to the door at the store and then be like, oh my gosh, my mask, and then have to go all the way back. Or like the other day, Jose went to the store, got all the way to the store, and then had to come back to get his mask to go back to the store.
Wow. You need to improvise when you're out there.
He should have just put his
Or shirt,
jacket
you know,
on.
or jacket or whatever. Just, you know.
You didn't have one? You didn't have
So
a shirt on?
You just what?
So you just went in there with your mask?
He walked
no
in there
shirt.
with no shirt. Homeboy right here just trying to. Did you
like-
do the catwalk too while you doing it?
He was like, they put the mask required over the sign that says no shoes, no shirt. He's like, oh, all I need to wear is my mask.
I think he went to the place where there's that beach, like
Walking in his birthday suit and his mask on. Hey.
oh my goodness.
Oh, man.
But on a serious note, you know, of what's happening, my company, they have this, you know, the 2 week they pay for it because you know, I send the email that the Davis County sent it to me. So I send it to them as a proof that, you know, I got COVID and stuff like that. Then the company will compensate for those 10 days that I was out.
Lucky.
And it was really good. You know, like I got the whole paycheck for those days that I missed. But the sad thing is, like, when I get positive again, it won't happen. Now I got
Oh, you only get it once?
Get it once.
Wow.
Yeah. So when I get back, I mean, I'm positive of it. Then looking to PTO or vacation hours.
That is terrible. I didn't know that. Man.
So it's good. You know, it took care of the family. While I was taking,
sure.
that was a 2 week vacation for me and my wife. Yeah.
Paid vacation.
Paid vacation.
Oh, lucky.
I don't know about my wife. I believe she had the same program as well.
Yeah. You don't know.
I believe so.
He's like, I'm not the budgeter. She
Yeah,
is. We
she
covered
is.
that.
I just work for the money, and then the money goes to my wife.
Yeah. No, I feel it. I feel like, you know, thinking about other families that have gone through it. Like, I wonder how it was for, or is for, families where they do like yate and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Where the one person that does the work, like, you know, if it's like a family business or whatever, and the dad gets it, or the dad and the sons or the kids that help, if they're all out of work, then what? You know, this pandemic is just, it's striking families, and it's so sad to see.
Yeah, it really affect the whole system. You know, the paycheck that comes in, and when that happens, I don't know how other families are dealing with it.
Seriously.
You know, because me and my family are hitting hard right now from last year, because I got a new truck, and then add to that, you know, payment of mortgage, and then the hours are kind of cut off.
Yeah.
You know, even where I'm working at UTA, we're not working at the regular hours anymore. It's like they're giving us work, but not busy anymore.
Yeah.
Where I can work overtime. They give me like time to work
Yeah.
overtime. So we're struggling financially, but not too much. And then we had to sit down and kind of sacrifice some few stuff.
Yeah.
Which one, you know, like kind of not needed for us, and then take it off. Oh, what's that?
That's an airplane.
Oh.
Here in America, we have planes.
Oh, planes?
This guy, he acts like he doesn't live like down the street where they fly over our houses all the time.
Oh, so that's what they are
We
called.
live right next to the Hill Air Force Base, and he's like, what is that? Oh, man. Yeah, I feel like it too. I think it's so sad, especially thinking of like families where they have one breadwinner, you know, homes where it's only the father that works and stuff like that, or the mother, and brings home that paycheck, and then they get it and they don't have the benefit like you did for, you know, being an employee of the state and being able to have that. Because my job doesn't have that.
Wow.
Yeah, I worked while I was on quarantine.
Oof, man, that sucks.
Because I didn't want to use my PTO. I'm too stingy with my PTO. I need it.
Well, you need a PTO for it, because when you take your days off, you just stay home.
This is true. This is true, but I want to start traveling this year. We really should have traveled during this whole pandemic because flights were so cheap and all that stuff. But
yep. You can fly out to probably Disney and it just stop right there at the gate and turn around and come back home.
But at least we could say we went to Disney.
Yep, there you go.
Cheaper, hey.
Cheaper, yep. You don't have to stay down there because everything is closed. Or dine out or whatever. And things like that.
But how do you, what are your thoughts or feelings on, you know, I'm sure a lot of family reunions were canceled. Does your family do family reunions a lot?
Oh, yeah, we do. But
Is it every year?
No, not really. It's here and there, you know, here and there.
Yeah, both sides of my family do it. The Yongi side and the Taukiveas. And we had to cancel this last year. And it just sucks. Like things like that, it sucks, especially, you know, being Polynesian where it's so often, you know, being with family, being around other people and all that stuff. And now we just have to sit in our houses and be around each other.
Boring.
Boring.
Yep. Is it this year was planned for up in
Portland?
Portland, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, it was
last year, you mean? Or was it?
Was it?
It was last year. Yeah,
Was it last year?
It was last summer. We were supposed to go there.
Yeah, we planned. Us the first cousins were planning on my dad's side to do the first ever reunion from, I think the last time that we had our reunion, the Natapu from Vaie, was back in, let's see, that's how far it was.
Wow.
Yep.
Either that or that's how old you are. One of the two.
Well, I might be old, but I'm still sexy. I'm sexy.
Says Mia. Yeah, you were in quarantine too long. Every time you walk past, you're so sexy. Now you're back in the real world.
Now I'm back in the real world. Yeah.
Now you have to tell yourself.
But no, we were planning because my older cousin was the president, and then I kind of delegate the other, job. I mean, title to the other cousin of ours. But it didn't happen this year just because of the COVID, and we were planning to do it up here in Utah.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been fun.
Because there were a lot of good activity out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were thinking down in California, but we said I don't.
When do you think? I feel like California is going to take a while to open back up.
Why is that?
I don't know. They're just like, they're constantly shutting down and stuff. They're shut down right now, aren't they, babe?
No, I believe they're open because Hollywood is still making movies.
Who is this guy?
Yes, they're closed. But Hollywood has now been considered an essential workplace.
Oh.
See, I told you.
Boo. Did you Google that just right now? If he didn't Google it, then it's not true. He's just making stuff up to fluff your feathers.
I've seen it on YouTube.
He's such a liar.
I did, for real. I seen it like 2 days ago.
I don't have to say that, it's like I see movies coming out, new movies coming out. So I know for sure that it's happening.
They could have recorded before and then just took forever to edit and now releasing. See, I'm smart.
The reason I seen it is because there's a gym there's a guy who owns a gym who has a YouTube channel who I follow. He's been battling in court to keep his gym open. Well, since he creates content in his gym, and creating content has been considered an essential work environment. He's trying to keep his gym open with the case of I create content in my gym.
Oh.
So that's how I seen it.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really awesome. What did he say?
Nobody knows. Basically.
So it sounds like everybody are working to adapt to it, you know, to make ends meet.
Yeah.
You know, like a gym person, like the boss of that, even people that has bars and restaurants, they're really struggling. Like what
Really
you say, you know,
struggling.
like it comes down to families too. You know, it's like you really is struggle, but then economy, you know, construction side is still booming.
Yeah.
It's just like, wow, this is crazy. You know, even those guys on the road, they're still up there doing new roads and
This is
things like
true,
that.
which I think is really nice because I feel like even those construction companies were probably like, well, this is the best time. Or cities were like, this is the best time. Everybody's home.
Yeah.
Nobody's on the road, so do it now.
And I bet all those, you know, yate guys are having, you know,
So
like,
blessed to be able to still work.
yeah, you know, concrete construction's going up like crazy.
Yeah.
And they're working and money is flowing in.
Yep. This is true. And we've been doing construction for 2 years on the same freeway, and it's still not done.
Which section are we talking about?
Over here.
Oh, over here by Clearfield, huh?
Yeah.
Over here, all the way up to 56, kind of Riverdale
Yeah.
area.
Yep.
Yeah, I think they're having a hard time. So, because I was talking to one of the guy that's working on the road, it's like it's really hard because, you know, manufacturers and people that where they get, you know, where they get the supply from, they're hurting too, because you know it trickles down to everybody. Because you know if it's a farmer, like, did you hear about that?
What?
I was just following on YouTube, like even farmers, because of the immigration thing change, everybody quit, the farmers.
Oh my
Like,
God.
we're talking about non-citizen people, and they were just like, forget this. And then they try to go to local people within, you know, like, or have papers and stuff like that, and they couldn't handle the job.
Wow.
Yeah, so you know, even farmers are hurting because no people are
Nobody's
harvesting.
working. Well, they
think
probably got scared when all of the stuff was going around about
Yeah,
the immigration and stuff.
yeah, but you know, that's on the immigration side of things, and so forth. But for us, you know, we're okay. I mean, I think Utah is in a good position right now. You know, like they took care of it. You know, there were still some negative, positive, you know, pros and cons of how to deal with it.
Yeah.
But we're open. You know, there was a time where it's like, okay, 9:00, there's a curfew. You know, nobody's out there. But how long did it took that to, you know, lift it?
They lifted that.
and then
yeah.
coming out. So
Jose was just telling me yesterday that the governor said, he said that there's not going to be a pandemic anymore, huh, babe? He's taking it away
for real,
on July 4th.
right on.
No more masks.
No more masks.
Oh,
It's going to be 100% back to normal.
Ah, dang
So
it.
we'll see how our numbers skyrocket.
Now I have to brush my teeth
Now you have to brush your teeth.
and shave. Ugh. Now I gotta get back to that. Get used to it.
This is so true. I feel like I did not care about my mustache for a while either, because I was always wearing a mask. And I didn't wear makeup for like a month and a half.
Yeah,
I was like, what is the point anymore?
but it felt good, huh? Am I right?
Did.
See,
It really did. But I did brush my teeth every day. So
oh well.
I don't really know what you're going through. To that extent, I can't relate. Your poor wife. Jeez.
I feel sorry for both of my girls.
I do
Like
too.
dealing with this guy. He's so. I really don't care. I'll tell you the truth. I really don't care. It's like, well, we got a mask. Nobody's close by me, and nobody knows it. Just only these two girls of mine. It's just like,
Well, maybe nobody's close by you because they can smell it from where they're at.
that's their problem, not mine.
That is extreme social distancing.
I don't have to bring out a tape measure. I'll just say like, good morning. How are you today? The fresh air.
Oh my gosh. Talking with your hands and fanning it toward them? That's terrible.
Excuse me. Can you help me to find...
You're like one of those people that open their mouths a little bit to talk. It's just coming out. Okay, we're moving on to the next topic.
It's crazy.
Oh man.
But, I say but on this one. I feel for those families that have lost their loved ones due to COVID-19 and how it was, the funeral, it changed from the gathering to a visual, and even at church too, like we're dividing up a ward into two sections to kind of cope with the numbers in the chapel and things like that. Hey, what's up?
Get out. Go downstairs.
What is it?
Go downstairs. She said, I don't want to.
Oh, she
Go
doesn't
downstairs.
want to. Good for you. Stand.
Bye.
Sorry about that, guys. Still family members.
What is it called? We were talking funerals and stuff. Yeah, it's been crazy to see how many, unfortunate to see all of the people that have passed away. And in our family chat we always talk about it and stuff like that, and it's just so sad to see. Then also, thank goodness for technology where we can at least kind of still be at the funerals as far as Zoom and things like that. But it's just so sad for people that have to do that because they're limited on numbers, or, you know what I mean? Like,
It's
that's
really
sad for family.
Yeah, it's really heartbreaking. I'm not trying to, imagine putting our, in their shoes, feeling their shoes and kind of feel that, because I'll be a liar to just say it's like I feel for them. It's just I'm imagining it's not only heartbreaking for the loved one that passed away, and at the same time you're not there to share that grief with the whole family. You're like separate. Like even a friend of mine, he couldn't go to Samoa. Even a sister of mine, like they couldn't go to Samoa just because there's no flight, and they just send money for support and then watch the video from it. And
That's so
to
heartbreaking.
imagine what you're going through, not being there to do that last thing before that person physically
leaves
you and things like that. It's heartbreaking. And
It's so sad. It's so sad. And then I heard too, I haven't looked to see if maybe this is only Utah or not, but I heard if you have COVID before you pass, it has to be a closed casket funeral too.
I'm not sure. I haven't heard anything of that.
Oh man, yeah.
You got some wrong information.
Now that is what I saw on YouTube. See, we can't trust it.
Nothing good.
Can't trust anything Jose says. He finds out all of his information on YouTube. Yeah, so it's been hard, and so we express our deepest condolences to all of you that have lost somebody during this pandemic due to the pandemic, and also for other reasons. And you guys have been affected by this change in funerals and things like that, even weddings and stuff. But we just send our deepest condolences to all of you, and
Yeah, really heartfelt for that.
Yeah.
I did have a coworker. We're talking about last month. Young guy like myself too. 40 years old.
hold
Young
on one
family.
second. We're gonna pause. I'm gonna have him chop that because the dog is freaking out.
There goes that thing again.
The airplane.
Yeah, airplane.
Okay, go ahead. This guy. A young guy at work.
Young guy, like young family. I mean, got a baby on the way, and it's just we gave support. Like our company, our department. We drove by his family's house. So he's a big BYU fan and a Jazz fan,
Oh.
and they have all the jerseys hanging.
Oh my
on both sides,
gosh.
BYU and Utah Jazz basketball jersey, and it was one of the things, showing support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye. Love you. That's so cool. So, and that was for like their baby shower? Oh my gosh. Hold on, Eugene. Mutual's over.
Oh, is it?
So
So,
he thought he just brought Kalia back and they're taking Queenie home.
oh, what is that?
What is what?
Mutual.
Stop. That's a question I should ask.
Hey guys, what is mutual?
It's a dating app. Okay.
No, it wasn't a baby shower.
What was it?
He passed away because of a COVID-19.
Oh.
So we did a drive-by. So whoever that was done from noon to 5, after we're done with our scheduling, or we'll just drive to their place down the street. And man, it was really nice to see it.
Was there
family.
a ton of people there?
Yeah, they were just driving by, family, friends, and our UTA paratransit side. We were driving down that way too.
Oh my
And,
gosh.
Even 2 of the radio station vans were there too.
Oh my
it came by.
gosh.
I
That is
forgot.
so cool.
Yeah, they were down there, just giving support. Just
Yeah.
let them know that you're not alone. We're still all hurting from it.
Yeah.
It's just
It's so hard because I feel like, when oh my gosh,
it's
words.
okay. It's just stop talking. Just calm yourself down. Collect your words.
Calm yourself, baby. He said like this. Calm yourself down.
You doing this. I need you to do this.
I hate you so hard. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I feel like, especially as Polynesians, when funerals happen and stuff like that, we have like big get-togethers and stuff like that prior to the actual funeral and stuff. And now you can't do that. But I do feel like because of this pandemic, people have gotten creative in how to celebrate life with people and just not with people.
Oh yeah, yeah. The drive-by is one of the
Yeah.
trends. Like even a birthday. Like there's
Baby
a sign.
showers. I've seen drive-by baby
Exactly.
showers.
Just putting a sign over there, honk. It's a 8-year-old birthday. Just honk 8 times or whatever. Just honk, pass by and stuff like that. There was a kid in our neighborhood had the same thing. Birthday party. Just honk as you pass by. I haven't seen a wedding yet, like have the couple just ride on a pickup truck and, drive down the neighborhood. Or, you know,
I mean,
I don't know.
it's a little different.
Try it, guys. I want to see a video
We
of
want
that.
to see it. Send us your videos. 'Cause this
Just have the
guy-
couples behind the truck and then just drive down there.
But then who would throw the rice?
Who?
Who?
Don't throw the rice because you need it. We're kind of.
Pandemic, people. You
It
need all
is.
that rice.
You keep that rice.
Is it real rice that they throw
It
at weddings?
is. Yeah.
What is the purpose of rice?
I don't know. All I heard is just waste of rice. You know, like when somebody throw it, there's people that says, "What a waste of rice."
What a waste of rice.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a Google moment. Hold on.
Go ahead, Google it. All I'm just saying is a waste of rice. You can do a lot of things with rice.
Why is my Siri?
Sushi.
What is the purpose of
Musubi.
throwing rice at weddings?
Sticky rice.
Hold on. What is the purpose of throwing rice at weddings?
What is
Here's
the
what I
purpose?
found from mentalfloss.com. Throwing rice at a newly married couple has been a tradition for thousands of years, possibly going back as far as the ancient Assyrians and Egyptians. The idea is to give the newlyweds good luck, fertility, and abundance using this symbol of a good crop.
Oh.
So it was a farmer
So it was
mindset.
farmers that started throwing rice.
It started at time.
It was to show their wealth. Instead of making it rain,
Yep.
they were throwing their crops.
Like the Tongans, huh? They make it rain.
Instead of 8 cows, it was 8 handfuls of rice.
Wow. That's interesting to know.
That is interesting.
But yeah, you know, COVID-19 is
It's made us creative for sure.
yes.
I feel like it's also made me grateful too. I think because I live so close to my parents and my kids are there every single day before and after school, I like really took for granted hugging my parents. I took for granted going and like sitting and talking to them and stuff. And so when Eugene, what are you doing?
Did you hear that?
Heartburn or something.
When Eugene gave the rest of our family COVID
What?
and we were
This
all
is
on lockdown
Ludicrous right here.
and we were all on lockdown for the 2 weeks, I like cried numerous times. Jose was like, "What is wrong with you?" I was like, "I just miss my mom." And then as soon as we were done, I can't stop hugging her now. And we've been up there numerous times just to go and like sit down and talk to him, you know? So I feel like this pandemic really has just made me grateful for the people that I have in my life and, you know.
Oh, that's nice. I just high five my people. So, yo, high five.
You still don't hug anybody because you're
I don't
scared
hug
to give
anybody.
it to everybody again.
Until they give me something that, you know, huggable kind of thing. Like probably a food, a drink.
You
money.
you didn't give us a drink or a hug when we gave you a drink.
But Jose, I gave Jose a hug because I know this is Jose's drink.
So annoying is this guy. I hate you. Oh man. All right. Well, everybody, all of our viewers, we want to thank you guys for tuning in. We're hoping that everybody stays safe and healthy. If you guys have it currently, this is the best time to watch our pod and catch up on the last 2 episodes.
Oh yeah. Oh,
What?
did we get our stimulus check? Did we get that?
No.
Oh man. This government is delaying it. I want my check, you know?
I want my check. Government, if you're listening, he wants his check.
I want my stimulus check.
Hey, IRS, run that.
Yeah. Run that. And don't forget, we're looking for next podcast is going to be a marriage and culture cross
episode.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
if you guys are an interracial couple, please message us or leave us a voicemail at the link below.
Yeah.
We'd love to hear from
below.
you. Below.
Yeah, below.
We'd love to hear from you guys. We could do a phone call if you guys don't want to come and sit and chat with us. But we do want to get some views on marriage, what it's like to be with a Polynesian in America. Anyway, thanks y'all for joining us, and we will see you in 2 weeks. Peace.
2 weeks.
Feels like longer than forever, yeah. My home is now a distant land.
Hey y'all, welcome back. It's your girl Emma and my co-host.
Talofa and Eugene.
Welcome back to Rock on the Mainland podcast. Oh my gosh, hold on. I want to redo that. Okay.
Why?
Before we get into everything, we want to first mention our sponsor. And then I don't know why it took the longest break, like it was gonna come on.
What happened to our sponsor?
We also want to give a shout out to the crew behind the camera.
Lane Vision Network.
Hold on, let me. I don't know why I'm so giggly. Okay, I'm sorry. Can we do that again?
Feels like longer than forever, yeah. My home is now a distant land. If I had one